At night in Tanwu city of Yian continent, He family was visited by a group of men in robes who forcibly entered the house by breaking the door. They seemed angry looking for Yi Yun in his residence. One of them shouted telling Yi Yun to get out of the house. The man who shouted was named Fang Hu, Yi family's servant. Fang Hu said, "If you're not dead in there, hurry up and crawl out for me." Behind the door, Yi Yun was lying limp on a chair. Yi Yun, who was hit by a high dose of soul-eroding corpse poison, was still able to survive. He was really a genius at the 9th stage of body forging even after being hit by the poison. Yu Yan did not die immediately. Fang Ho, as a fellow member of the Yi family, is eager to finish off Yu Yan's tenant directly with a single strike. Yu Yan looked at Fang Ho with a sharp gaze. Without hesitation, Fang Ho ordered his 2 soldiers to attack Yu Yan. The soldiers started to take the horses to attack Yu Yan. The soldier looked cunning, laughing. They said they had no other choice to attack young Master Yu Yan. "Don't blame me for having no heart," the soldier said as he swung his sword at Yu Yan. But who would have thought? Yu Yan parried the attack with one hand. The soldier was shocked to see Yu Yan's sharp gaze, and very quickly the situation turned around. Yu Yan attacked the soldier's hand until he cried out in pain and lay on the floor. Yu Yan got up gallantly and told Fang Ho and his soldiers to minimize nonsense before taking action. Fang Ho was shocked to see that Yu Yan could still defeat the soldier with a single strike. Sweat starting to pour, Fang Ho wondered why Yu Yan's cultivation had started to recover. Yu Yan responded to Fang Ho's question casually, saying that it's a long story. She was originally a senior gaming otaku. One day he woke up and was already in Yu Yan's body. After entering this body, he began to feel pain and began to see the remaining memories of Yu Yan. Apparently Yu Yan was poisoned by Di Kun, the eldest son of the Yi family. Yu Yan's body and mind began to be corroded by the poison. Overnight, he went from being a martial arts genius to losing his strength and life. Yu Yan couldn't accept his miserable death. As Yu Yan began to lose consciousness, he entered a room that was unfamiliar to him. There was a notification that read the multiverse devouring system has matched the host and has been activated automatically. Yu Yan was confused about what exactly happened. The next notification appeared again, which contained detected a large amount of toxic matter inside the host's body that endangers the host's safety. Do you want to devour it? Yes or no? Yu Yan, who was confused, pressed yes. Whatever happens now, I have no choice, he said. After making a decision, Yu Yan felt tremendous pain. The next notification popped up. Then came the notification that the poison was successfully devoured, and she got 800 X points. He saw a large notification and read the attribute description. After devouring the poison, the original Pile Mountain Palm suddenly evolved into a high-level fire poison palm. Fang Ho was angry because his question was not taken seriously by Yu Yan. Fang Ho snapped at Yu Yan angrily, "Are you mute? I'm asking the question to help you restore your cultivation, Yu Yan." Yu Yan confidently answered Fang Ho's question, that she got the superpower of thick golden finger, because heaven wanted Yu Yan to eradicate trash like Fang Ho. Hearing Yu Yan's statement, Fang Ho was a little shocked. Yu Yan realized that his body had just recovered, and his physical strength was still weak. Therefore, he must quickly solve this problem quickly. A notification appeared, detecting the current strength of the host, giving a newcomer gift package. Does Yu Yan want to open it immediately? Apparently without thinking, Yu Yan immediately opened the gift package. A new notification appeared, informing if the host got million times attack speed. Million times attack speed is an extremely powerful divine ability that cannot be evaluated for its cultivation level. Currently, the host's strength was too low. The host could unlock a higher attack speed after his cultivation level was increased. Yu Yan felt that his abilities had increased thanks to the million times attack he had just gotten. Fang Ho was furious and so emotional seeing Yu Yan casually standing in front of him. He ordered the soldier to attack Yu Yan and cut off his limbs. The soldier trembled as he received the order to attack Yu Yan. Yu Yan moved very quickly towards Fang Ho, even though Fang Ho had not taken his eyes off the soldier next to him for a minute. Fire poison palm? Yu Yan quickly attacked Fang Ho. With that attack, Fang Ho was sent flying far outside the courtyard. It looks like Yu Yan's move is so powerful that Fang Ho is lying on the ground helplessly. Apparently it was the first time Yu Yan had used the move, and it was quite useful and satisfying. With her body shaking, Fang Ho asked what kind of power was that. How can you have this kind of speed? said Fang Ho, who was lying on the ground full of wounds. Yu Yan replied that Fang Ho didn't know much about this. You better ask Yan Wangi and get an explanation from him, said Yu Yan. Yu Yan stood up fiercely. A sinister black aura came out from inside her. Yu Yan held Fang Ho's head, and he felt his cultivation flowing out of his body. Fang Ho screamed at Yu Yan, "What have you done to me?" Then a notification appeared that if Yu Yan was successfully devoured, the host gained 300 dex points. Warrior Fang Ho apologized to Yu Yan. He admitted his mistake and asked for forgiveness. But Yu Yan didn't seem to notice. Instead, she gave him a glare and spoke, "Now it's your turn." Yi Yan walked to the outer edge of the Black Moon Mountain range. Here Yi Yan was fighting against a demon beast society. Yi Yan is training while increasing his strength by fighting a group of wild boars. This battle came down to the final enemy, the enormous Boar King. Yi Yan faced the Boar King with a bit of panting. Finally, Yi Yan's fight with the Boar King ended. Almost Yi Yan ran out of stamina while fighting the Boar King. Luckily, Yi Yan activated his Devour, and a notification appeared, telling that Yi Yan had successfully defeated the First-Order Thick-Skinned Boar King. He gained 100 X points. And a second notification popped up telling that Yi Yan had reached the 5th stage of body tempering. Fortunately, Yi Yan had gone through 2 days of rigorous training, because that made Yi Yan's current physique even more developed. Originally, Yi Yan was in the 3rd stage. Now, he is in the 5th stage of body tempering. Not only that, but Yi Yan also confirmed a few things. The first thing is that the system can not only devour pills, techniques, cultivation, but also the spirit stone of a cultivator. That sycophant Fang Hu hid quite a lot of treasure pills. During Devour, they are able to fuse directly into high-quality pills inside the body, enhancing the cultivation of anyone who devours them. A notification pops up telling you that the first-tier gathering pill has successfully fused into a second-tier gathering spirit pill, and Yi Yan gets 500 X points. The second thing is that in addition to cultivation, cultivators, demonic beasts are also the main targets to be devoured. Demonic beasts from the 1st to the 9th rank correspond to the cultivator's 9 great realms. Devouring demonic beasts can also quickly increase cultivation. When Yi Yan was fighting with a boar, a notification of getting 50 X points would pop up every time he defeated a small boar. However, just like devouring a cultivator's cultivation, Yi Yan must first detect that the target is seriously injured or close to death. If it is not severely injured, Yi Yan cannot devour it, because this condition does not qualify to be devoured. But fortunately, during Yi Yan's battles and training, all of his opponents can be defeated until they are seriously injured, so Yi Yan can devour their cultivation. As long as Yi Yan devours non-living creatures, it will restore his stamina. It's like restoring Yi Yan's injured palm back to health after devouring a non-living beast. And lastly, and most importantly, this system also comes with perception and detection, which allows Yi Yan to survive many troubles. For example, such as detecting the presence of a new group of 3rd-level Luzhong demonic beasts in the southwest direction. After killing this group of boars, Yi Yan will reach the 5th stage of body tempering. Yi Yan needs more training in devouring cultivation to be able to advance another level. This is far from enough to fight his enemies. Yi Yan hurried away from the boar place. Late at night inside Yi's family courtyard residence, Yi Yan casually walked into the courtyard. Yi Yan was happy to have devoured most of the demonic beasts in the outer periphery of the Black Mountain Range. Originally, Yi Yan wanted to attack while the iron was still hot and quickly increased his strength, but there is a barrier set up in that area. There is a barricade in the inner circle. To set up and open the barrier requires the combination of the 3 major clans. Yi Yan, who was already quite tired, wanted to rest and think about tomorrow's cultivation mode. As Yi Yan was casually walking into the house, someone suddenly threw a gun at him. Fortunately, Yi Yan was able to quickly dodge the attack. Who exactly dared to attack Yi Yan suddenly like this? It turns out that those who attacked Yi Yan were a group of red robes. They attacked Yi Yan because Yi Yan had needed their people some time ago, when Fang Hu attacked Yi Yan. It turns out that the leader of the Prejuriat is now Yi Kun, the son of Tetuadia, who is in the 6th stage of body tempering. Besides Yi Kun, all the other warrior cultivators have reached the 7th stage of body tempering. Yi Kun looked unhappy, because the soul-eroding corpse poison he got specially from the southern border could not get Yi Yan killed. Not even that, but Yi Yan grew stronger compared to the previous 2 days. Yi Yun managed to break through the fifth body tempering, further making Yi Kun feel annoyed. Yi Kun felt he was given another chance to fight Yi Yun directly and kill him. With great confidence, Yi Kun asked Yi Yun for permission to torture him again with his own hands. When Yi Kun attacked Yi Yun with his sword, suddenly Yi Yun was able to dodge quickly and was directly in front of Yi Kun's face. Yi Kun was very surprised why Yi Yun could be this fast. Without further ado, Yi Yun immediately broke Yi Kun's arm. Yi Kun screamed in pain. Soldier Yi Kun immediately approached himself who was being attacked by Yi Yun. Yi Kun looked very angry because Yi Yun broke his arm. An angry Yi Kun shouted that he would kill Yi Yun. When Yi Kun tried to attack Yi Yun, very quickly Yi Yun dodged and countered his attack. Yi Yun said if it was not only Yi Kun's arm that he would break, but even Yi Kun's legs won't survive. Yi Kun cried out in pain as his arms and legs were broken by Yi Yun's attack. Yi Kun's warriors confronted Yi Yun and tried to free their young master from Yi Yun. Just as they wanted, Yi Yun lifted Yi Kun with his arms and threw Yi Kun's body towards his soldiers. Yi Kun was thrown very far, past the soldiers below him. Seeing their young master thrown so far made them wonder what exactly happened. How could young master Yi Yun be so fast, even though he was only in the fifth stage of the body tempering realm? Warrior Yi Kun started to get scared, and not long from that, Yi Yun began to attack one of Yi Kun's soldiers. Seeing his soldier being attacked, Yi Kun felt disbelief at this incident. No way. How could this be possible? Yi Kun said. The soldier's body was seen lying helpless. Yi Kun asked Yi Yun not to approach him. With a happy face, Yi Yun asked Yi Kun if Yi Kun enjoyed poisoning people. Seeing this incident made Yi Kun scared, he warned Yi Yun to stay away from him. Don't come near him. But Yi Yun ignored his brother's words. Quickly, Yi Yun gave Yi Kun a fire attack. Yi Kun must feel the pain himself. In an impossible situation, Yi Kun still threatened Yi Yun. He challenged Yi Yun to kill him if Yi Yun had the guts. If not, someday Yi Kun will take revenge on Yi Yun for his embarrassment today. Hearing Yi Kun's ramblings made Yi Yun a little emotional. Yi Yun held Yi Kun's head and said, "Don't worry, if you want to take revenge on me." Yi Kun felt something was wrong. He asked Yi Yun not to do that. Yi Yun ignored him. He immediately called the system and absorbed Yi Kun's cultivation. Notifications began to appear. The enemy was detected seriously injured. Devouring is complete. Congratulations to the host for gaining 1500 X points and reaching the 6th stage of body tempering. Yi Kun cried out in pain. He felt his cultivation being sucked out. He didn't know what exactly Yi Yun did to him. "What exactly did you do to me, asshole?" said Yi Kun to Yu Yen. Yi Yun casually answered Yi Kun's question. He said he was just paying back tenfold for what Yi Kun had done to him at that time. "Now you better crawl out of my territory like a dog," said Yi Yun to Yi Kun, who was in a dying state. One of Yi Kun's warriors sent a message quickly to the Great Patriarch. Not only did Yi Yun devour a lot of cultivation on this journey, but Yi Yun also found the key to the ancestors' personal treasure. Yi Yun has destroyed Yi Kun's stanchion. His father will definitely not remain silent when he sees Yi Kun return in such a bad condition. Surely Yi Kun's father will not let Yi Yun. Yi Chang is Yi Kun's father. He is also Yi's family ancestor. He is a master in the 2nd stage of the Blood Q realm, while Yu Yen is only at the 6th stage of body tempering right now. So even if Li Yun has 3 times the attack speed, Yi Yun probably still won't be able to beat him. Yi Yun should increase his cultivation as soon as possible. A notice appeared, informing that a large treasure was detected 5 meters to the southeast. What could be there? Yi Yun, who was curious about the treasure, continued to trace the path to the place where the treasure was hidden. Finally, Yi Yun arrived. He began to put the treasure lock in place. The light door opened, and Yi Yun walked into the room. And it turns out that in the room so much gold and important objects that have long been collected by Yi Chang. Oh, unfortunately, all the treasures that Yi Chang collected over the years now belong to Yi Yun. Yi Yun without hesitation began to devour every treasure and object that was there until there was nothing left. Notifications appeared endlessly. Yi Yun continuously devoured elemental pills, essence grass and many others, so that Yi Yun gained experience points until it exceeded the limit. Yi Yun has successfully obtained the martial arts Spirit Glow Sword technique. Notifications kept popping up quickly. It came to the notification that Yi-Yun had reached the 9th stage of body tempering. His experience points reached the threshold because of which Yi-Yu could break through to the 1st stage of Naki blood. Yi-Yun vigorously believes that taking pills is still more efficient to restore his energy. Unexpectedly, the news appeared that he had found the 3rd layer of the Weipan Spirit Execution Sword. Yi-Yun did not believe he would find such a rare weapon in this room. It turns out that Yi Chang really has a 3rd-tier spiritual weapon in his collection. Yi-Yun immediately summoned the sword to come to him and make it his own. This 3rd-tier weapon is capable of directly confronting ready martial artists in the Grandmaster realm. Yi-Yun hid the rare weapon in the system. Fortunately, the system has space for unlimited storage, so Yi-Yun can retrieve it at any time when needed. And other healing potions can also be temporarily stored for emergencies. Yi Chang definitely wouldn't have imagined that her weapon would someday kill her. Poor Yi Chang, because he can't blame Yi-Yun for taking his treasures and rare weapons. The one to blame is your son Yi-Kun, because he dared to make trouble with Yi-Yun, resulting in something like this. After draining the treasure, Yi-Yun walked home. Suddenly, in the middle of his journey, Yi-Yun heard someone calling him. "Young Master Yi-Yun, I finally found you," said a man from behind. Yi-Yun looked back and saw Yi family's butler, Uncle Wu Mo. Uncle Wu asked Yi-Yun, "What are Yi-Yun doing here? Why don't Yi-Yun just stay in the room to recover his strength?" Yi-Yun feels surprised why Uncle Wu is here. It seems Uncle Wu is in a hurry, because Uncle Wu pulls Yi-Yun's hand, asking him to quickly follow him. Because the master has just returned and is looking for Yi-Yu everywhere. The master of the Yi family, Yu Wuxuan, Yi-Yun's father, looked unwell. He was coughing and bleeding from his mouth, like he was injured quite badly. The servant there had told the master to rest because he was seriously injured. The servant tried to convince the master that Yi-Yun was fine and that nothing had happened to young Master Yun. But the master was not convinced. He refused to rest because he was worried about his son Yi-Yun. He wanted to see Yi-Yun okay with his own 2 eyes. Not long after that, Yi-Yun came to the master. Yi-Yun shivered at his father. The master looked very worried. He called the child slowly. Seeing that his father's condition was not good and was badly injured, Yi-Yun asked Uncle Wu what happened to his father. Uncle Wu began to explain about what really happened. "Young Master Yun, let Uncle tell you what happened to your father after young Master Yun was poisoned. Master tried hard to find young Master the antidote. He was seriously injured this time because he entered the dangerous Misty Swamp to exterminate demonic beasts." There was an "oolak-oolak" coughing sound, but the master didn't want to talk about what happened to him. He asked Uncle Wu to bring the mysterious potion quickly. Saying Master asked Yi-Yun to drink the mysterious potion. It can eliminate 30% of the poison in Yi-Yun's blood after drinking it. The potion was the 2nd Apocin potion, with the effect of removing toxins and increasing cultivation level. The master tried so hard to cure his son. He would look for another potion to eliminate the poison 100% in Yi-Yun's body. Yi-Yun wonders if his father really risked it all to get this mysterious potion that can only remove 30% of the year. The master continues to cough while telling Yi-Yun not to hesitate to drink the mysterious potion. Yi-Yun is very happy because his father's love is so sincere to him. The love that a father gives to his child is selfless. After being touched by his father's actions, Yi-Yun used his powers to heal his father's wounds. The master was surprised because Yi-Yun could use power to heal wounds. The master asked Yi-Yun why your cultivation level had increased so much. "Are you helping him heal wounds?" the master asked Yi-Yun. Yi-Yun explained to his father if he had been enlightened by a master and his race had been lifted, he had also regained his cultivation. Now that Yi-Yun is at the 9th stage of body tempering, Yi-Yun asked his father not to worry about him anymore. Since he also had many healing potions, Yi-Yun took out one potion that could heal his father and asked his father to drink it. Yi-Yun's father was curious and asked Yi-Yun if the potion he had was given by the master he met. Yi-Yun also answered no with a little face, because he got it from rummaging through Yi Chang's treasure and treasury. Not only that, Yi-Yun also destroyed Yi-Kun's stanchion, making him unable to cultivate from now on. Hearing Yi-Yun's story, the people around the house began to panic and wonder. Why would young Master Yun ransack the Grand Patriarch's treasury and also destroy young Master Kun without thinking of the consequences? Uncle Wu and his assistants started to get scared, as if your father was angry. But Yi-Yun's father laughed out loud at his son's story. Yi Yun got praise from his father. "Very good boy," said the father. He did not expect that his son would do something extraordinary while he was away. He felt proud of Yi Yun, just like what he expected. "But you have made his son disabled. He will not stand by and let you," the father said to Yi Yun. Although Yi Yun's father was the head of the Yi family, he had been eliminated by Yi Chang for years, because his cultivation had stagnated at the first stage of blood Kai. 5 of the 8 ancestors decided to side with Yi Chang. They probably wanted to overthrow him as the head of the Yi family. So Yi Yun and his father must always be careful now or in the future in case they are both killed by these treacherous people. Yi Yun tried to calm his father down. He said not to worry about it, because if they dare to come here, Yi Yun will make sure they come and enter alive and can't get out alive. Yi Yun said with a face full of confidence. While he was busy talking with his father, suddenly 3 people broke into their halon. Those people asked Yi Yun's father to go to the council meeting, because the great patriarch ordered the entire clan to immediately attend the council room, and delays in coming will not be tolerated, they said. The look on Yi Yun's face was annoyed by their arrival. Inside the council chamber, the patriarchs and other heads of Yi's family had gathered. They were talking about Yi Yun's behavior of beating up their people and beating up young Master Yi Kun. He also took the treasury key, and he ransacked the place, said one of the patriarchs to Yi Chang. Hearing all that, Yi Chang was furious, his body emitting an aura of anger. The patriarch asked Yi Chang to avenge young Master Yi Kun. "That boy? I will break you into pieces," said Yi Chang with anger and resentment to Yi Yun. Yi Ming, the second patriarch of the Yi family, kicked the chair full of emotion. He did not accept Yi Yun's behavior. Damn it, how dared he touch his fellow countryman? This Yi Yun is really brave. He is worse than a bastard, said Yi Ming. Then there was the sound of a door falling and people shouting like they were fighting. Yi Ming shouted, "Who's there? How dare you make trouble in the council room?" Yi Yun didn't accept being called a troublemaker. She talks to them, if they are the real bastards who dare to attack the nation first. Yi Chang is getting angry seeing Yi Yun's behavior getting more disrespectful and arrogant. "You kid, you didn't even bow when you met Patriarch Gong. You really became unruly," said Yi Chang to Yi Yun. "I'm not the one who changed," said Yi Yun. "You are the one who changed. You didn't follow the rules and now you are telling me about the rules." "What are your qualifications?" said Yi Yun to Yi Chang with annoyance. Yi Yun challenges Yi Chang. "Are you worthy to stand in my father's place?" says Yi Yun. Yi Chang immediately got angry. He could no longer hold back his emotions. Yi Yun deliberately insinuated Yi Chang. Yi Yun said, "Why are you silent?" "Is it because what I'm talking about is true?" said Yi Yun to Yi Chang. Yi Yun's father came with a horde of followers. It looks like Yi Yun's father came a little late. But Yi Yun said that he wasn't late, because the show was just about to start. Yi Yun's father entered the meeting room and immediately yelled at Yi Chang. "Yi Chang, what do you mean by your actions today? Are you trying to rebel by being openly partisan?" said Yun's father to Yi Chang in a firm tone. Yi Chang just laughed out loud at Father Yun's explanation. Yi Chang thinks that Yi Yun's father can be the head of the family because he has a good background. Arrogantly, Yi Chang said that in her opinion, the position of head of the family should be held by someone who is capable and has high cultivation. Yi Chang asked the people around her for their opinions on this. The others saluted and replied to Yi Chang's words, if indeed the position should be held by someone as capable as Yi Chang. They are willing to serve the great patriarch Yi Chang. They are like being pressured, so just obey Yi Chang's words. Yu Wushuang was surprised to hear his friends say that. Apparently true, they apologized to Master Yu Wushuang because the lives of their wives and children were in the hands of Yi Chang. Yi Chang asked Yu Wushuang to kill Yi Yun's son right now. If he can do it, Yi Chang will forgive and pity his life. Yi Yun casually responded to Yi Chang's words. He even challenged him to a fight. Then Yi Yun, without hesitation, attacked Yi Chang. He wanted to see how much power a great patriarch had. Yi Yun attacked so fast that Yi Chang was surprised and did not believe in the speed that Yi Yun had at this time. The brat and disrespectful boy relentlessly beat Yi Chang with vigor. Yi Yun took out his fire point palm and Yi Chang parried Yi Yun's attack with the dark wind palm. There was a fierce battle that electrified the room. The aura of power of each of them was felt outside the room. Yi Chang cursed at Yi Yun throughout the fight, but Yi Yun was fed up. He asked Yi Chang to be quiet, because he wanted to give him an amazing surprise. It turns out that Yi Yun summoned the sword he took from Yi Chang's treasure trove. When he saw his rare sword in the hands of Yi Yun, made Yi Chang very surprised. With a silent state, Yi Yun swung the sword to stab Yi Chang's body. Without dodging, Yi Chang was stabbed easily by Yi Yun. His mouth was bleeding and the wound was quite severe. The people there shouted that Yi Yun had killed the great patriarch. "How did you die with your own sword?" said Yi Yun to Yi Chang, who was lying unconscious on the floor. Suddenly someone attacked Yu Yan quickly from behind. Fortunately, Yi Yun was so dexterous that he could easily dodge the attack that was dangerous enough to hit him. The man in the robe and mask was the messenger of the family. The man attacked Yi Yun because Yi Yun had destroyed the chosen family, who had become the son-in-law of the Yang family, namely Yi Kun and his father Yi Chang. The masked man looked very angry. He said if Yi Yun was very careless in killing the great patriarch Yi Chang. Yi Yun seemed to really ignore his family for acting so rashly. It was as if Yi Yun had completely neglected his family. Yi Yun's father looked worried, because Yi Yun was attacked suddenly with a pretty dangerous attack. But luckily Yi Yun was able to avoid it, so he was fine. The Yang family is one of the 4 major families that hold the strongest position in Qingyang County. When Yi Kun wanted to marry into the Yang family not only wanted Yi's family to join their family, but they also asked Yi's entire family to give up their original family's surname and become a subsidiary family surname of the Yang family. No wonder the Yi Chang was so arrogant. Maybe he thought it would flatter the title of that family. The Yi family isn't a prestigious family, but they wouldn't do anything as bad as what Yi Chang did. The masked man from the Yang family began to vent his anger. He asked Yi Yun to end his own life, so that Yi Wushuang's father could die in peace, said the masked man. One of the masked man's friends asked permission to attack Yi Yun first. He wanted to behead Yi Yun, then after that he also wanted to behead Yi Yun's father. He was so excited, as if he could kill them easily, and returned to the head of the Yang family with a gift. The man used his conceal move, and out came a big sword that swung straight at Yi Yun. The man said, "Prepare for your death, arrogant boy." Quickly the man attacked Yi Yun in front of him, but Xian did not dodge. He instead casually stood in front of the man while smiling slyly. Yi Yun easily parried and stopped the big sword with just 2 fingers. The man was shocked to the core, his sweat began to pour, and his confidence began to drop. He felt his body unable to move as Yi Yun touched his sword. It seems the 3rd stage blood Q realm is not so strong for Yi Yun, because he can fight him without any need to expend energy. It only took Yi Yun 1 swing of the sword, and lo and behold, the man was defeated by Yi Yun's simple attack. The people around him began to fear and disbelieve, because he had defeated the great patriarch and the Yang family's messenger so easily. "How could she do that?" said the 2nd great patriarch. They thought Yi Yun was crazy. How could Yi Yun kill them without further ado and thinking about the consequences? But Yi Yun defended himself, because what he had just done was a form of self-defense, because of what they had tried to do to him. "They had tried to kill me," Yi Yun said firmly. If anyone tried to disturb Yi Yun in his exit, he would not hesitate to do the same. Even Yi Yun did not hesitate to kill them. Without any nonsense, Yi Yun immediately proved his words. He activated the Spirit Glow Sword technique to attack anyone who would disturb him. Everyone was stunned to see the sword technique that Yi Yun pulled out. Yi Yun pulled out the sword technique to crush everyone in the council room. Yi Yun tries to give them all 2 choices. The first choice, you can all obey Master Yi Wuwang and promise to be loyal to him. Or choose the second choice, where Yi Yun will tear apart all of them who are not loyal to his father. Hearing Yi Yun's threat, everyone there felt scared. Plus Yi Yun asked the messenger of the Yang family to obey his orders, but Yi Yun had guessed that he would refuse his offer. Since his brother was so loyal to Master Yang, how could he give in so easily? The masked man clearly said no in front of Yi Yun. Then Yi Yun will annihilate him with 1 strike. Yi Yun lowered his sword technique, and the masked man tried to resist Yi Yun's attack with all his might. "What an incredible burst of sword energy! I can't hold on anymore," said the masked man breathlessly withstanding Yi Yun's attack. And it turned out that he couldn't hold Yi Yun's attack any longer, and he was pierced by the sword technique. Yi Yun looks so happy. He says that the masked man made the right choice to perish in his hands. An ambitious and happy Yi Yun won this battle, and he called the system to find out how many points he got. The system informed him that Yi Yun had successfully devoured and earned 60,000 experience points, and also informs if Yi Yun has successfully reached the second stage of the Blood Coup realm. Not finished yet, it turns out that Yi Yun got skill points, and now he can use his attack speed 5 times more than usual. Seeing the system notification made Yimin very happy and felt like he could increase his attack speed again, because he already knew how to break through to a realm. The other patriarchs are getting nervous, because Yi Cheng is dead and 2 people from the Yang family were also killed by Yi Yun. How could Yi Yun be this strong, said the second patriarch. And they all began to decide to choose to obey Yi Yun's will, because they were afraid that they would be killed by him too. For now they can only be willing to serve Master Yi Wuxiang. If they do not obey Yi Yun at this time, when they will all be killed, apparently they are forced to do so. But Yi Yun knows if there are some people who are forced to obey him, and some are happy because they are free from Yi Cheng's threats. Yi Yun provides relief for those who are forced to obey Yi Cheng's command, in a way that they are willing to eradicate the rest of Yi Cheng's family. If those who enter Yi Cheng's group and betray his family, Yi Yun will not forgive them. Apparently, there are 5 traitors, and Yi Yun wants them Kambu cultivezia, and also they will be imprisoned in the dungeon. They will not be released until they die. Yi Yun said to the traitors firmly. Those people struggled to free themselves. One of them said that Yi Yun was very arrogant and too hasty to make a decision because he could find enemies if he behaved like this. If today's incident reached the Qingyang district, surely that family would not remain silent and would immediately trouble you, Yi Yun, and your family would sooner or later be damaged by you. But Yi Yun ignored the man's words. Instead, he was busy chatting with his father. His father asked if Yi Yun is all right. Is he hurt? Yi Yun replied that he was fine, and not to worry about him. Yi Yun told his father that all of Yi Cheng's men have been eliminated now, so no one will chase us anymore, Yi Yun said to his father. His father is very proud of Yi Yun. You have grown up and act like the head of the family. I will be relieved if the position of head of the family is passed on to you in the future, the father said to Yi Yun. But Yi Yun did not respond to his father's words. He instead asked when the Black Moon's secret would be unsealed. Yi Yun's father replied, if there are still 10 days left until the 3 big families join forces to unseal the Black Moon's secret. Why do you ask? Said Yi Yun's father. Apparently the Black Moon's secret is located in the deepest part of the Black Moon mountain range, a secret cave left by a great power long ago. The cave is guarded by the 3 great families of Bayan City. The secret cave is full of spiritual aura, and there are many powerful demonic beasts. One of them is a powerful dragon to guard the place. There are also many precious and rare treasures in the cave, making it an excellent refuge for martial artists to cultivate. To prevent endless martial arts battles that would deplete resources, the 3 great families of Bayan City sealed the cave 100 years ago, and agreed that it could only be opened once every 3 years. At that time, the 3 great families could send their best strong disciples to enter the cave, in order to cultivate and retrieve the treasures in the cave. The Yang family currently has many strong disciples competing to enter the cave. It is rumored that the ruler of the K-Blood realm is the eldest young master of the Yang family, who is the peak Longshan ruler of the K-Blood realm. If Li Yun wants to fight against the eldest young master of the Yang family, he must increase his strength. It looks like Yi Yun will be traveling the Black Moon train as soon as possible.